الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Very important. We don't have inspired text about the crucifixion. So we are not studying an inspired book or text. So we are in front of man-made book, a collection of story, histories. They were not eyewitnesses. They came, the nearest one came 35 years after the incident. And the author never like he said, I take my information of a disciple. That is his own collection. Nowadays, if any events happen with their eyewitnesses, you will have different reports. Even nowadays, from eyewitnesses, you will have different reports. What about 2,000 years ago, and they are not eyewitnesses for the events? They came 35 or 30 to 60 years after that event, writing about this one, and no inspiration. If it's inspired, no problem. Like the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he talked about the people of the Kahf, the people of Noah, the people inspired. But those people are ordinary men. Maybe they're educated, they know how to write, they have the intention to produce a book. Luke already told us this purpose. Why? Because he wanted to present it to a man of high rank as a gift. So maybe they tried to do their best, but it was their best in copying. Like this Matthew, he take it word by word from Mark. Word by word. Luke came and he get almost 88% of Mark. So we are not trying to study an inspired books. But there are some facts, sure. Not mean the fact is one side and the false is taken. There are false and facts, sure. So what we are doing, really, we are trying to analyze the text. Okay? That's why you will have different reports about how the troops came to attack, to arrest Jesus. Different reports. And we don't blame them because they're not eyewitnesses. And none of them ever said, my information was taken from an disciple. None of them. So, last week, we studied that Peter gave us an information and told us this text concerning Judas. He referred us to Psalm 109. And this text said concerning Judas. So we are not going to take only this verse and this verse, what he quoted. We'll talk to the whole text concerning that man, because it talks about one man, someone praying against this man. Peter told us this was Judas, concerning Judas. Okay, so there's Judas. It's one praying against the other, asking Allah to save him and let this one die. So if Joseph is the one to die, the one was praying and asking Allah to save him, that was Jesus. Who prophesied through the Holy Spirit by the tongue of David, his son. So we studied the text and we found out this prophecy had to be fulfilled, but it cannot be fulfilled reversed. Jesus to be died and the other one to be saved. Now, and we studied the final sentence. If the aim was to save Jesus, why not go to heaven right away before the troops came to arrest him? Why he just was raised and finished? The Jews will not find him. And we said, why? Because of the prophecy, because the one who is praying against Judas is, oh Allah, let them know, and those who are to kill them, they know you did it. Let them know that you did it. Meaning, according to the text, the Jews supposed to know, oh, they killed the wrong person. Otherwise, it would be a chance for them if Jesus was up. That was Jesus finished. Now, if according to the prophecy, the Jews realized it was a wrong person, surely they will not say, oh, well, sorry, we killed the wrong person. So that means people will believe immediately in Jesus. And their aim was to eliminate why they belonged to call him, because of envy. Because they saw, you remember, when Jesus raised Lazarus from the dead, the people were watching. When they saw, many of them immediately believed in him. The other went to the high priest to tell them what happened. So they said, what can we do? If we leave this man alone, everybody will believe in him, then the Roman will take our temple and nation. So Cephas was the high priest at the time. He called for a council and he said, you know nothing. It's better to kill one man and save our nation. That's it. One man, Jesus eliminated, finished. Because if we leave him alone, everybody will believe in him. And even they obliged to kill Lazarus, because Lazarus will be a living example. People, when they saw Lazarus, they will remember Jesus. So they brought to kill Lazarus also. So because of envy, they obliged to kill Jesus for envy. Now we have the secret, and was given by chance from Peter through the prophecies in Psalm that was concerning Judas. He was supposed to be killed. And in that same prophecy, the Jews should know that they kill the wrong person. Now it's a problem. They don't know where is Jesus. They don't know. Is he in heaven? Is he in earth? They don't know. But now they have the curve of Judas. What they are supposed to do with this problem? It is a problem. So, can you? What about the body of?
What about the body of Judas who did with it? When Matthew and John tell us that there was a rich man named Joseph who was a disciple of Jesus, but secretly for fear of the Jews.
Okay.
This man went Friday evening to Pilate and asked for the body, and Pilate gave him permission.
Okay. So, Matthew and John told us there was a man, his name is Joseph of Arimathea. He's a secret disciple. He believed he's a Jew and he's rich. He believed in Jesus, but in secret because he's afraid from the Jews. He came Friday night for sunset and go to Pilate and ask the body. The body of looks Jesus. So this man is, if it was Judas, they will not deal with him. But that is their teacher. Looks like the teacher. So he came and asked permission. Look, the Jews cannot kill anybody unless authorized by the governor, Pilate. Also, cannot be bring down and deal with it because the Jews, they have only the religious authority. The ruling of the city and the politics is with the Roman. And the Romans were pagans, not believing. They believe in their gods. But they leave the Jews with their temple and to practice their religion. But they have no authority. Remember, when they want to make a decree to kill Jesus, what is sort of that Jesus, they went to Bible, thinking that was Jesus. And look at their trick. The Jews, they can't go and kill the one they arrested. Must be a decree from Bible. Remember in the prayer, in the prophecy of Saul, he said, a judge will be judged and will be guilty. Yes, he was guilty. That's why. Because we said, "Are you the Son of God?" And because in front of the people, what's the crime of that supposed who was Jesus? He's claimed that he is Son of God. There's no problem because the Bible is full of Son of God. But if they go to Pilate and say, "Look, this man saying, claiming that he's Son of God," so what? Because they don't believe in God. They believe in their God. They make it politics. They said, "Look, this man says, I am the king of the Jews. We don't have any king, we have Caesar only." That's why they said, if you don't, we will report to Caesar. We said, leaving this man, making a problem in the city, and he's not. So, this Joseph, the secret disciple of Jesus, asked permission from Pilate to get the body. So he, the one, treat him and put the medicines with the body according to this text. We don't know if but that's what they report. Thinking that Jesus. And where he put him, this rich man, he already making for his own grave in his own garden. That is his garden. That is his garden. He already make tomb for him. So now he thought that's Jesus. So he put the body in that tomb in his garden and they rolled the stone. Continue.
So he took the body, wrapped it in a clean linen cloth, and laid it in his own tomb, which he had just recently dug out of solid rock. Then he rolled a large stone against the door of the tomb and departed. The tomb was in a garden near where the crucifixion took place.
Yes. Yellow.
Did the Jews know that it was another person that appeared to them as though he was Jesus?
They know. We said, God knows? Yes. Why? According to the prophecy.
It seemed, and God knows best.
That's why we say, Allahu A'lam. God knows best. It seems. Why? Because we don't have an inspired text. We are analyzing texts. And in the prophecy, they're supposed to know that God did it. That's why we said, it seems, and God knows best. Yes. They knew it was wrong person. Okay?
Yes, they knew that. For four of the following proofs. One,
Yes.
the prophecy of Psalms
Now,
chapter.
we are proving why they know it is wrong person. Because of the prophecy of Saul. What the prophecy says?
Jesus asked God, saying, "Help me, O Lord my God. Because of your constant love, save me. Make my enemies know that you, Lord, have done it."
It's very clear prophecy. Yes? Very clear prophecy. Jesus praying to God to save him, and this saving let them know that you did it. Okay? Number 2.
Also, Jesus asked his Lord in the same prophecy, saying, "And may I, your servant, be glad. May my enemies be covered with disgrace. May they wear their shame like a robe." So God mocked at those Jews. He covered them with disgrace when they realized that God had made Judas resemblance Jesus, and that they had killed him instead of Jesus.
Number 3.
If those Jews were sure inside themselves
Yes.
that they had killed Jesus, they would not have been clothed with shame or covered by their own
They agree.
disgrace.
It's a victory for them. If they believe that it was Jesus, and they will not feel they have to know, oh, wrong person, in order to be what?
So covered
With shame.
their own shame.
Okay. Continue.
2. The Jews striven to get
We are trying to prove that the Jews already realize it's wrong person. Yes.
the Jews striven
Jews
to
know
get
it.
an in
Huh?
The Jews know it's who is the person of Jesus.
Had to be. Must be. Yeah, because it's connected to last week's lesson. Hey.
to get an issuance of an official decree from Pilate to guard the tomb. 3rd,
Wait. What they did, they was what? Number 2.
the Jews striven to get an issuance of an official decree
Yes, they
from
want.
Pilate to guard the tomb.
They want to the God to be what? Guarded. Why? Because the body of Judas is there. They don't want to know. So they cannot guard it by themselves. Had to be a decree from Bible. So they make it a priority. That a guard must be, the tomb must be guarded. Okay, but Pilate is not, we need this, he will get them. They must make a reason why. Because if they say, please, God, why? Everybody's dying, no God in the tomb. But they make a story. Later we'll know the story. They make so to make Pilate, yes, go with them and answer the request. Later we'll see what. So, but they make it first priority is since a wrong person inside the tomb must be guarded. So nobody come near. Number 3.
The obscure end of Judas, and there is no certainty with the people till now about Judas' end.
Nobody knows. Up to now, no one can tell what happened to Judas. It's not clear. The 3 Gospels mention nothing about it. The 3 Gospels, imagine a disciple. He played an important role to betray Jesus and finished. The last things they came when he came with the troops, and you will not find nothing about him. What happened to him? Imagine the 3 Gospels, they forgot all about this man who played a role in the end of Jesus. So remaining how many? Just 1 Gospel. Matthew. That's been Mark, Luke, John. They mention nothing. They don't know. Because the people, they don't know. Not sure. Matthew bring a narration that he hung himself. Hung himself. In Acts, there is another narration from Peter. He fell down in the ground and the stomach was full. That's why that's not clear what happened to Judas is one proof because how the Jews dealt with the body. Later we'll see the details. So up to now, nobody knows. Not sure what happened to Judas. Did he hang himself? Did he fall down on the ground?
But how did the Jews succeed to convince the people to accept
Yes.
the alleged death of Jesus?
Imagine, it was, please, a wrong person, but they succeed to let the people believe Jesus was crucified. Wrong person, but looks to the people Jesus, looks Jesus to the people. But the Jews realized, no, it's a wrong person. But they succeeded to make this news not to go out. How? Yes?
Well, those Jews realized how big the problem was that they were facing. It would be a big scandal for them if the people knew later that the crucified person was Judas and not Jesus, or that the body in the tomb did not belong to Jesus.
Sure, a scandal. And people will believe in Jesus.
And they would be exposed to the people as being defeated, after which another trial could occur. The people may begin to believe in Jesus. The Jews did not know where did Jesus go.
They don't know where is he. How?
So they thought and plotted as follows.
So what's their plot for the problem? What the Jews plotted for this problem, to solve this problem.
One, keep saying in boast that they succeeded in killing Jesus because the people already saw the one who resembled Christ was led openly to be crucified.
So to keep, and that's what the Quran says. And they said, boast, we have killed. So this to keep.
Second, make the security of Judas' corpse in the tomb a priority.
Yes.
So that the matter of Judas would not be known by the people.
Yes. They make it a priority to secure the tomb. Why? Because there is a wrong person there.
اشمعنى كوربس خالد؟
شو؟
كوربس
جثة.
جثة اليهود.
جثة يهود.
شوفوا
جثة. جثة. بعدين
اشمعنى العرب يعني ثاني؟
يعني وضعوا حماية الجثة يهوذا اللي هو بالقبر أولوية عشان هم عارفين إنه مو بعيسى ويخافون الناس تكتشف بعدين فصارت الحفاظ على القبر إنه ما حد ياصله أولوية لهم بس ما يقدروا يحرشونه لأن فيها الوالي الروماني لازم هو اللي Yes. 3.
Swindle on Pilate so that he would issue a decree to guard the tomb.
Look what they do, what they invent, they make. Yes.
They invent a story about Jesus that he had said
Because
he
look,
would be raised to life.
Pilate is not just a yes man. Guard the tomb. Okay, you guard. Why? They have to bring a reason. Why is supposed this body to be guarded? Pilate thinks was Jesus. Yes? So must be there is a reason. They have to make a reason, a strong reason, for Pilate to agree to their request to guard the tomb. Look what they did.
They invent a story about Jesus that he had said he would be raised to life 3 days later and describe that for Pilate as a deception so that they make him sympathize with their request to give orders to guard Judas' corpse in the tomb.
They go to him, say, look, oh, we remember, this deceiver man, he said, I will raise, he raised after 3 days. So please guard the tomb, because maybe his disciples will come at night and take him, and they said he was resurrected, and this will become a problem. This is deception. It's been for the people. So I mean, let's stop it. Guard the, because Bible doesn't need deception in this area. This is the problem. So it's looked. Already, this man, he heard, he said, I will raise you after 3 days. So his disciple will come at night and will take his body, and they will say, resurrected. So guard the tomb. Look at the story they create in order to make Pilate agree to the request. Okay?
For never admit that they were defeated and deceived
Yes.
in killing Judas instead of Jesus, as long as the person who was arrested and crucified appeared to people as though he was Jesus.
Yeah. Why they should? Because people already agree. It looks like Jesus.
And in case Jesus appears to people,
Okay, because they don't know where is he. Is he in heaven? They don't know where is Jesus. Or this is not Jesus. So they already prepared the answer. In case Jesus appeared,
they will believe that he was resurrected.
the people will believe that he resurrected. Because this is easy. Why? Because the people already believe.
There would be no problem in such a belief,
Yes.
because people at that time believed in the resurrection of the dead. In fact, some of them already had seen
Lazarus.
resurrected, such as Lazarus.
Because for them, there are two problems. So they will choose the lesser problem. The lesser problem, resurrection. But the bigger problem is not, didn't die. Wrong version, the problem. But that's why they said, we succeeded to kill him. We killed him. But they cannot admit it all. It was wrong version. He was somebody. No. But resurrected, it's less problem than killing the wrong person. No choice. So look at their implementation, how they implement this. That is their plot. Now we'll see how they implemented this plot. Okay? Continue.
The way they went to implement their plotting was thus.
Like this.
On the next day, Saturday, the chief priests and the Pharisees met with Pilate and said to him,
Look.
Sir, we remember that while that liar was still alive, he said, I will be raised to life 3 days later. Give orders then for his tomb to be carefully guarded until the 3rd day, so that his disciples will not be able to go and steal the body. And then tell the people that he was raised from dead.
You see the story they make for Pilate? To make them agree for the request. And this is the deception. Look, if the disciple came and take the body and said resurrected, this will be a deception in your area. Please clear? Please, before we proceed, is that clear?
So the last deception will be worse than the first. Surely this was not true. How come such saying was ascribed to Jesus?
What is this? Surely this is not true. What is this not true? Their story, Jesus said to them, I will be raised in 3 days. That is absolutely not true. Why? Because he never spoke to the Jews. You will never find any text. Jesus speak directly to the Jews that he will be raised. Then, Mafi. Only there is a fake. We already discussed it. It will come. Or continue.
Yes. Surely this was not true. How come such saying was ascribed to Jesus, although he himself already had challenged the Jews, saying to them, you will look for me, but you will not find me, because you cannot go where I will be.
Yes. How come say he will say to the Jews, I will be raised after 3 days, when he already challenged them, said you cannot catch me. And where I go, you cannot come. You get the point?
Yes. There is no any report in any gospel that Jesus said to the Jews, I will be raised to life 3 days later. Also, we saw before the fullness.
Because, please, what this high priest, what they said to Pilate, they said, Sir, we remember this man said that he would be raised. He never said to them, never said to the Jews, I will be raised in 3 days. How come he said they will be raised in 3 days? With him, he already challenged them. He said, you will look for me, but you will not find me. And when I go, you cannot come. And there is no any text. Jesus spoke directly to the Jews, telling them that he will be raised to the, after 3 days. Okay? But there is, we read about a false reported by Mark and Matthew Luke.
Yes. Also, we saw before the falseness of the narration of Mark, Matthew, and Luke about Jesus telling his disciples of his death and resurrection.
You remember when he said, after 6 days, when he said, don't tell only after that, I said, what do you mean by raising from the dead? They don't become a new idea. But in the first, Peter rebuked Jesus when he said, I was there. And he said, Joshua said, go away from me, Satan. That means he fully understood. And that's why when they heard that Jesus was raised, they did not believe. And when they saw him, they saw a ghost. That tells you they don't have any idea of the resurrection. Otherwise, they will wait for the 3 days. And when the woman came to tell them that Lord is risen, the tomb was empty, they thought it's hallucination. All this prove that they have never, Jesus spoke to them that he would be raised. I know we discussed this before. Okay?
Pilate gave the Jews more than what they asked for
Yes.
by giving them full authority over the tomb.
He said,
He said to them, you have a guard, go your way, make it as secure as you know how.
he said, now it's yours. The tomb is yours. Meaning now it is under their control. Not by Roman, by the Jews. Okay?
With this authority from Pilate, the tomb became under their control. Now they had a chance to get rid of the problem of Judas' body,
Yes.
lest the matter be exposed to people. They went there and made the tomb secure, sealing the stone and setting the guard.
This is just for show. Later, they will take the body.
They went there with their own selected guards.
Yes.
Then somehow, on the night of Saturday, they take the advantage of the guards in attention and got the body of Judas out of the tomb and left the linen clothes and the handkerchief that had been around Judas' head. Moreover, they did not forget to leave the door open for the rumor to spread later that Jesus has been resurrected from death. But those Jews did not forget to secure the guards
Yes.
in case the news reached to the governor's ears.
Because if the governor, the body was stolen, he will blame the guards. Look what they told the guards. What
They
they
gave a large sum of money
They
to
gave
the
the
guards
money.
and said to them, you are to say that his disciples came at night and stole his body while you were asleep. And if the governor should hear of this, we will convince him that you are innocent and you will have nothing to worry about.
those people, they the one who get the body.
The gospel,
Please declare.
yes. The gospels report about two persons.
Now, this is also funny things. And a remarkable points. A remarkable points. They reported about one man and 2 man angels near the tomb. for anybody come to the tomb, he give information. So read. A remarkable point.
The gospel report about two persons.
The Gospels.
Some say one person in shining garment near the tomb early Sunday morning. Those two were informing Jesus' followers who came to the tomb that Jesus was risen.
Remember when the woman came, with that there is man is telling them and giving news, tell the people to meet Jesus in Galilee. So there was near the tomb, someone is giving information for those who come Sunday morning looking for Jesus, give him a message. Read again. Please read again. Be careful.
Those two were informing Jesus' followers.
No, read again.
The Gospels report
The Gospels report.
about two persons
Two persons,
in shining garment
shining garments, white,
near the tomb early Sunday morning.
there comes Sunday morning.
Those two were informing Jesus' followers who came to the tomb that Jesus was risen.
Yes. Now, look at. Now, the job is to tell those who came with this new information. Jesus is risen. Now we'll see who put them, they work for whom. We'll see.
The question may rise like this: who assigned those two persons?
Who assigned these two persons?
And were they working in the favor of the Jews?
Yes,
And were they working in the favor of the Jews
yes.
to rumor the alleged resurrection of Jesus?
Yes. I mean, we're asking because for the Jews, what they prefer a wrong person was killed or the right person was killed but was resurrected. This is a better choice because they will not go with a wrong person because they don't know where is Jesus. They might appear. So the only solution is resurrected. But we succeeded killing him. But to say we killed the wrong person, it's disaster. It's a scandal. To say it was the wrong person, it's a disaster, kill him and people who believe in him. But no, we succeeded. We succeeded, we killed Jesus. And resurrected. So, do these two men, they work for to give this information, they work for a favor for the Jews, give information for anybody, just to spread this rumor, resurrected. Yes, or
Or in the favor of Jesus to give a message to his disciples
what to do.
to meet him?
You remember, Jesus, where was Jesus? In the hiding place. But he wanted to make a message to his disciple to meet him. So did he send someone, Jesus, go there and give my disciple to meet me in Galilee? Are they working for the favor of the Jews to spread the rumors of the resurrection, or in the favor of Jesus to give a message to where to meet his disciples? Okay.
The authors of the Gospels themselves were not sure.
Yes. The Gospels, the author, they are not sure.
Because they came after 30 to 60 years to write about the crucifixion event, relying on uncertain narrations and hearsays. So, the writing came thus: Matthew understood that it was one angel who was near the tomb speaking to the followers of Jesus.
So Matthew said one angel. Yes? Okay? Continue.
Thus, Tom speaking to the followers of Jesus. While Mark understood that it was one young man, but Luke said there were two men, and John said there were two angels.
And it's normal to come like this because they came, they're not eyewitnesses. They came reporting about 30 to 60 years about what people say, what true that. But it sound, there is someone near the tomb either working for the favor of the Jews to spread the rumor of resurrection or in the favor of Jesus to give a message where to meet his disciples. Please, clear? Clear? Omar, clear? Huh?
Yeah.
Sure. Because that's what we are going to preach instead of killing Jesus. Jesus was killed before. Okay.
What did the Jews do with the body of Judas?
They took it. What did they do with the body of Judas?
3 Gospels keep silent about Judas himself. There is no mention about him since the moment of his coming to deliver Jesus.
Yeah, it's questionable. Why? A man played an important role in the trial of the crucifixion. Then nothing. When he came with the troops and nothing, what happened to him? Nothing. Why? No information. If John, Mark, Luke have information, narration, they will report it. What happened? But they don't have it. Yes?
He will really disappear from the theater of the events.
Yeah.
The fourth Gospel Matthew has a narration
Only only Matthew from the Gospels. What's that?
that Judas had committed suicide.
Yeah.
It says, when Judas, the traitor, learned that Jesus had been condemned, he repented and took back the 30 silver coins to the chief priests and the elders, saying, I have sinned by betraying an innocent man to death. They answered, what do we care about that? That is your business. Judas threw the coins down in the temple and left. Then he went off and hung himself.
Okay, please remember what happened, what the text says of Matthew. Judas felt sorry, yes? Then he go to where he go? To the high priest. Throw the money, the 30 silver. Okay? And he said, working to kill an innocent person. What the Jews replied to them? To him, they said, what? That is your
Business.
don't care. So what did Judah did?
He went off and hung himself.
Okay, first throw the money. Did he use the money? According to Matthew. Did he use the money?
Yes.
Did he use the money? How come yes?
To buy for...
Where? What are you reading? Read the text. What are you reading?
No.
You are reading your eyes with the text and your mind with the other text. Yes? Your eyes with this text, but your mind with other text. Huh? Please read for me Matthew.
Matthew chapter
Yes, read it.
27.
Read it.
With my own...
With your own mind. No, read this one. Read it again. Just to be sure that he did not use the money because you have doubt.
The chief priest picked up the coins and
No,
said,
from the beginning.
I have sinned by betraying an innocent man today.
Before. It's a blue. Yes, is it a blue? Okay.
When Judas the traitor learned that Jesus had been condemned, he repented and took back the 30 silver coins to the chief priest and the elders, saying, I have sinned by betraying an innocent man today.
Yeah.
They answered, what do we care about that? That is your business. Judas threw the coins down in the
Through. Do you know what means through? Did he use? Did he use the money?
No.
No. And what happened? He go and hung
himself.
committing what?
Suicide.
Who said this one? Matthew. The only gospel. What about the three? No idea. They don't know what happened to him. Even he is a man playing an important role in implementing of the crucifixion. They don't know what happened. They have no idea. Otherwise, they reported silly narration, silly news. This is important for this man. If they have any idea, but they don't have. They don't know. Okay? Continue.
This is blood money, and it is against our law to put it in the temple treasury.
Who said?
The elders.
The others. Because they thought the money says, we will not use. They said, we will not use. What did they use with the money? Continue.
Priest, the chief priest picked up the coins and said, "This is blood money, and it is against our
Blood money, because this is the, yes.
to put it in the temple treasury."
Yeah.
After reaching an agreement about it, they used the money to buy Potter's Field as a cemetery for foreigners.
So, who bought the field? Please, who bought the field?
The priest.
Why they bought the field for the foreigner? Cemetery. Why?
Cemetery.
Why? Why?
Because the money,
It's the dirty money. They said it's the money.
dirty money.
Money for that, we will not put it in the money of the temple, in the treasury. Yes? So, how come when they go, okay, they have an idea, buy a field and make it a cemetery for the foreigner, not for the Jews. So who bought the cemetery or the field? Who? Judas? The field. The Jews, the high priest. Okay? Continue.
Cemetery for foreigners. That is why that field is called Field of Blood.
So this cemetery or this field called field of the blood of whom?
Blood of
Blood of whom?
Jesus according to
Jesus. Because the 30 is the price of the blood of Jesus to be killed. That's why they said this is a money of blood money. Yes, we will not put it to the temple. Okay? Continue.
While the author of Acts reported from
Now, not in the gospel.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Excuse me. Now here there is a bit of confusion
Yes.
because the way I see it, Judas himself was the one who died and buried in the tomb. Yes.
He killed himself.
Well,
Hung himself.
No, I understand that. How we read it before. I understand that Judas himself is one who died and put in the tomb. Yes.
Yes.
Is it?
It is.
Yeah. Now here it comes that Judas himself now view the money after the betrayal of Jesus Christ. Right? Are you getting my point?
Yes, yes.
Fine. According to how we read the story is coming.
Meaning how, look, I get your point. Meaning,
Yeah.
how a man in the tomb was killed will do this. Will return the money. Is that what you mean?
That's my question now.
That's the meaning.
Yeah.
That's why three gospels didn't report anything, because no idea. And now we'll bring another revelation opposite this one. Heresy. Okay? That's why the answer, that's why the three gospels did not mention anything about Judas. Even he played an important role in the crucifixion. But they have no information. And they told you why there is no information. I tell you why later. Because this is the work of the Jews.
While the author of Acts reported
Did you get my point?
that
I mean, your question, it is in its place. How come a man supposed to, in the top, in the,
Because we think that
yeah, But
Judas was one who was killed.
But maybe because you came late, I already pointed out we are not studying an inspired text.
Yeah.
We are studying it's a man-made text.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes. Yes.
Because if there is an inspired text, will be no defects.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm saying later we'll see contradicted to this. Just contradicted to this in Acts. And the three Gospels,
Yes.
it's better that they did not mention anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there is also this contradiction. One gospel says the man fell down.
It will come.
Yeah.
It will come.
Okay.
But good is question is great. How a man was hung and put in the tomb, returning the money.
Yeah.
Yes?
Okay. While the author of Acts reported from
Now in Acts. Yeah.
as we saw before, another end for Judas.
Another
He said
end.
about Judas, with the money that Judas got for his evil act, he bought a field where he fell to his death.
Who bought the field?
Judas.
Another report that. And why? Because they wanted to add the money to the temple. Here, Judas himself did not cast the money, he go and buy the field. Yes?
Yes.
And
Yes, prior to Judas, it was the high priest and Judas who. Here we saw before another end of for Judas. He said about Judas, with the money that
wait,
Judas.
no, go back. Why you jump?
You were
Please go back.
With the money,
Go back.
that is why
Go back. Not forward. Go back.
after reaching an agreement about it,
What? What?
from here. That
they
is
used the
why-
money to buy Potter's Field as a cemetery for foreigners.
This is the high priest. Yeah, but look, another end for Judas.
That is why that field is called Field of Blood. While the author of Acts reported from Peter,
Yes.
as we saw
From Peter.
before, another end for Judas.
Look, this is from Peter. The one reported Luke in his what? Gospel? No, in his Acts. Reporting from Peter. Peter saying, now Peter speaking, where he's speaking in Acts, in the book of Acts, saying what?
Another end for Judas. He said about Judas,
Yeah.
with the money that Judas got for his evil act, he bought a field where he fell to his death.
Now another end. How? He fell down in that field. Then continue.
He burst open in the middle and all his insides spilled out.
Yeah.
All the people living in Jerusalem heard about it. And so in their own language, they called that field Akeldama, which means field of blood.
Continue.
Was this a result of falling down from the 10th floor or deformation of the body for the Jews?
This is the caravan just fell down. No way. That's why they said, did he fall down from 10th floor? For this? No. But this is what? This is the work of the Jews in the body. You remember when they take it out from the tomb? They make this one to make an end for him. Like this. Or what? Before? Mid. Read it.
Was this a result of falling down from the 10th floor or deformation of the body by the Jews?
Deformation. Tashweed. Meaning the Jews, they opened the stomach Jews. To spread that he fell down. But again, this is stupid. Because not from falling down from 10th floor. But people still accept to fall down and stomach is open. And all this one, you know the RPG?
Yes.
RPG. It might do it, but just to fill down.
Calling him no.
But they the one who make the formation for the body. Or then make a rumor, or he fell down. That time no cars, otherwise they will on hit by a car. Okay?
The Jews succeeded.
Or there is
in
no belt, you know the belt will explode, they will put it on just cheap. So they do it with the knife open in the stomach and make rumor. Can you see? Different report. That's why it's a mystery. Nobody knows what happened to Judas up to now. Nobody. Okay?
The Jews succeeded in making a hazy picture of Judas' end.
Yes, they succeeded. It's a hazy picture. Yeah.
Did Judas repent or not?
Yeah. So here's the question. You remember before, he repent, feel sorry.
Yes.
And that's why he returned. Did he repent or not? Okay.
Did he return back the 30 silver coins or not?
Did he return or not? Huh?
One gospel he returned the money.
You can't answer. No one can answer.
Because they are two.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did the chief priest buy the field? Or Judas himself?
The other one, he bought. The other one, no, they do. Yeah.
Did Judas hang himself? Or did he fall and burst open in the middle and all his insides spill out?
You cannot answer.
Thus is the hazy picture
Yeah.
of Judas' end. Here also another text from Jesus.
Okay, let's stop. Please clear the body to this. Please, any questions?